should I say good afternoon. Hey, welcome to Jake's Bounty. It's another funky Friday. It is January the 7th, 2022. Let's do it. I'm in the garage.
We're not instructable. Baby, better get that straight. I think it's unbelievable how you give into the hands of fate. Some things are worth fighting for. Some feelings never die. I'm not asking for another chance. I just wanna know why. There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. Forgot the words.
All right, thank you very much for tuning to Jake's Bounty. And, well, just going with me there for a second there. That was Tim Pubes and the Super Laxatives doing their cover version of that song from, what was it, Rocky 5 or Rocky 4? No Easy Way Out? There's no easy way out. I forget who does that song originally. If I happen to remember, I'll let you know. Let's go ahead and get into the show. It is a Friday, Funky Friday, January the 8th, 2022. I want to go ahead and say thank you to our sponsors. We've got 3 Games Puzzle Street Challenge all right here for you, Jake's Bounty, $5.99 with Tupperware Trivia. Also, we got this nice mug here. This one's for cheers, and it's drinking all day is the norm, it says, right? Whether it's beer or coffee. For me, it's coffee. And you get this mug, brand spanking new, not this mug that I used, but brand spanking new, just $10.99, 20-ounce mug. I mean, you can drink coffee all day with this big guy. All right, let's go ahead and get into the news. Had some, bad news yesterday. Actor, Academy Award winner Sidney Poirier passes away at 94. Honestly, I thought he already had passed away a couple of years ago. My bad. He was an actor, activist, director, first ever black man to win the Best Actor in 1964. He had gotten many other nominations and awards the following years. Appeared in many other movies. Was first featured in the hit 1955 Blackboard Jungle, alright, as a high school kid. And then after that, in 1958, he starred with Tony Curtis in The Defiant Ones, where he received a nomination for Academy Award. And then in 1963, he did the movie that got him an Academy Award, which was Lilies in the Field, all right, where he played a handyman. After that, he followed it with Porgy and Bess, Raisin in the Sun, A Patch of Blue. Later on, he followed that with Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, and also In the Heat of the Night, all right? All right, unfortunately, he did pass. His manager confirmed it, and he passed away at age 94 today. Allegations against Sanger Mayor loom over city council meeting. Mayor Eli Ontiveros was arrested last month for domestic violence. This happened on December 22nd. He posted bail, and I guess the people in the audience were wanting to know, what exactly happened. They wanted his resignation. And also, Ontiveros has denied all allegations of abuse. Central California Blood Center needs your donations urgently. Less than half a day's worth of blood is right now in the bank, okay? This is, of course, increased due to the decrease, obviously, to COVID. Nobody's, giving their blood because of COVID. They're not supposed to go out and all that. And right now, the Blood Center needs all types, especially O. You can visit your nearest blood center. All you got to do is type in blood donate. donateblood.com, or actually .org. Film director Peter Badanovich. Let me try again. Film director Peter Padanovich dies at 82 today. Started as a journalist and worked on Roger Corman's The Wild Angels in 1966. It's a B cult film, pretty good. In 1968, he did his own film called Targets, which was a success. And next came The Last Picture Show, which had 8 Academy Award nominations, and also got him a chance to hook up with Sybil Shepherd, which he dated for the next 7 years. And this is when she was hot, you know, not all like falling apart like she was later in the 80s and 90s. And anyway, he also would date Dorothy Stratton. She was the Playboy model who unfortunately was killed by her former boyfriend. Yeah. So Peter Bogdanovich, pretty classy guy, pretty classy ladies he had there with him. He also did many other movies throughout the 80s and 90s. He ended up doing a Tom Petty documentary entitled Running Down a Dream, and that was in 2007, and it got him a Grammy Award, all right? So he was unfortunately passed today at age 82 from natural causes. All right, and finally, a man and woman have been found dead in Fresno County, home near Tulare and Peach Avenue, 10:30 p.m. yesterday. 90-year-old man was found dead in front of his house, and inside a 58-year-old woman was found dead. Signs of trauma have said, you know, we've seen signs of trauma. They can't release exactly what, you know, signs of trauma. They also can't release a motive or any other suspect reveal at this time. But if you have any information, and if we have any information, we will give you more details when we have it. All right, let's go ahead and go into 3-9 Games trivia challenges and all that jazz. Before I do that, I want to let you know I will be doing a review of Medal of Honor Frontline over the weekend, so get prepared for that. And here's a little shitter right here, PlayStation 2, that I was supposed to do. But inside, what did I find? I found, instead of a video game, if I can get this thing out of there, it's Nickelodeon, the Seascape Capers, SpongeBob SquarePants. So that's for sale right now. It's an hour and, I think it's hour and 50 minutes. So I don't know if you guys have watched it before, but it came out in 2004, and they always sell it for $1 because, you know, that's what they got me at the thrift store for, was $1. Guess you can't complain, right? It goes all to good services. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can do a quick trivia game. This one's called Stinky Pinky. We have no, that one's too hard. Put this list of famous men in order of their age, starting with the youngest. So they have Harrison Ford, Woody Allen, Donald Trump, and Warren Beatty. I'll say Harrison Ford is the youngest, so I'd go 1. And then after that, I'd say Warren Beatty, and then Woody Allen. All right, and we'll just do like 2 more of these. Put these animals in order by how much they weigh, starting with the heaviest. Gorilla, polar bear, hippopotamus, African elephant, giraffe. I'm going to say African elephant is the first, then hippo, then gorilla, then polar bear. Oh, shit. And then giraffe? I don't know. Maybe you guys have something different. And the last one. Put these lists of lakes in order going from east to west. Lake Erie, Lake Champlain, Lake Tahoe, and Great Salt Lake. So from east to west, I guess that would be Champlain, Erie, and then Salt Lake, and then finally Lake Tahoe. All right, let's go ahead and go to the answers for page 94. 94, she turned out to be a big fat whore, so I opened the door. 94, she always wanted more. 94, put the list in order So number one for the youngest would be Harrison Ford. Then after that, it would go, be Donald Trump, then Harrison Ford, then Warren Beatty, then Woody Allen, okay? Second one would be African elephant, 15,000 pounds. Hippopotamus at 500,000 pounds. Giraffe, then polar bear, then gorilla. So I got the giraffe mixed up and also I put the polar bear weighing less than a gorilla. And then finally, Lake Champlain, Lake Erie, and Great Salt Lake, and Lake Tahoe. So I got that one right. The first, let's see, 1 and 2 were kind of like back and forth. I got some right. You know, you kind of look at Donald Trump and you think to yourself, well, he's not the oldest of them, but he can't be the youngest, but he turned out to be. So there you go. All right, well, let's talk about funk music and the band called Dazz Band. That's right. You may have heard of their song called Let It Whip, baby, oh, let it whip, Dazz Band, it's all right, let it whip, Dazz Band, it's all right, something like that. And anyway, came out in 1981, big hit, number 1 for R&B, top U.S. Billboard charts. They were a band that started out in Cleveland, Ohio in 1976. And they ended up having, hits like I said, Joystick, Let It All Blow, Let It Whip. The band included vocalist Bobby Harrison. He also played the saxophone. Ken Pettis on lead vocals and percussion. Ike Wiley Jr. on drums. Mitchell Wiley, his brother, on bass. And Mike Calhoun, a songwriter and guitarist. They were signed to 20th Century Fox just a year after they got together. They recorded an album with Philip Bailey. Apparently they were going to record with Marvin Gaye, but then he fell sick, so Philip Bailey stepped in from Earth, Wind & Fire, and they released their first album in 1978 with their first single, Might As Well Forget About Loving You, all right? 1979, they had a hit with Catch It Up on You, went up to number 50, and then later on in 1980, they were signed to Motown Records, and they started having some success with songs like Invitation to Love, Let the Music Play, Knock Knock, which is a top 50 R&B hit, and then they hit it big with Let It Whip, which went all the way to number 1, all right, and it also went on to be used in many songs in the 90s, sampled many times over by many hip-hop artists and rap artists as well. Their next song, Joystick, came out in 1983. I think many people thought it was about video games, but it was also about a double entendre, joystick. You know what I'm getting at. Anyway, in 1986, they would go to Geffen Records. Unfortunately, they wouldn't have any luck there, but by 88, they're at RCA Records. Again, they're kind of like waning, that type of music was no longer popular. But in the 90s and 2000, they kept releasing singles, and in 2019, they released their latest song entitled Drop It, all right? Like I said, in the 90s, they had a resurgence when hip-hop groups started using their music in their songs, sampling them and whatnot. All right, and you can still apparently go see them, not right now because of COVID and shit, but the band today, as it stands, is members Bobby Harris, Sidney Skip Martin, Keith Harrison, Martin McLean, Ray Calhoun, Donnie Sykes, Alvin Frazier, all right? So go ahead and go look up Dazz Band, all right? Any music media platform, be it Spotify, YouTube, and all those good stuff. Has a pretty good biography about the band, just little facts and stuff. I guess they went through like a legal battle of who could rightfully own the name and stuff later on in the group, so. Anyhow, that's today's show. I want to thank you for tuning in. I also want to let you know about Monday's show, Music Mondays, and we'll also have the news, my bounty, and so much more. And speaking of my bounty, let's go ahead and get it right now. Almost forgot. Want to show you a penny though, right here. There we go. Bam, penny. I'll be right back. Jazz band, it's alright. Jazz band, it's alright. Jazz band, it's alright. Jazz band, it's alright. Yeah, jazz band, it's alright. Alright, so here we go. Got a monster right there. Another monster. This one's white though. This one's water bottle, great value. This one's a small water bottle, Ariana Grande size right there. And small water bottle. And let's see if I can find anything else. That's what she said. Red Bull. And that's gonna do it. All right. Jazz band, it's all right. Jazz band, it's all right. Let it whip. All right. Well, I want to go ahead and say, you guys have a good rest of the weekend. Keep warm. You guys be good to yourselves and be good to each other. And here's some more Tim Cubes and the Super Laxatives. And I'll see you guys on Monday. This is no easy way out.
I don't want to pass by. I don't want to drag you down. But I feel like a prisoner, like a stranger in a no-name town. I see all the angry faces, so afraid that could be you and me, talking about what might have been, I'm thinking what used to be. There's no easy way out.
There's no shortcut home. Jake's Bound, who has failed to fornicate yourself records production 2020. You can follow his Facebook and channel, his website. Go ahead and leave that like, ring a bell, and as always, please subscribe. There's no easy way out. Adrian! Apollo!